Hi. So now let us see the next important concept in Python, and very frequently we are going to use, especially for the students. In the interview, many questions we are going to expect from this concept actually. So that is Python strings. So in general, what is meaning of string actually? So string meaning is actually group of characters is a string. Okay. So this group of characters, how we are representing in Python. So in other programming languages, we are going to represent mostly with double quotes. But what the flexibility we have in Python is we can represent them either by using single quote or double quotes. So for example, like this. So Python with double quotes, first one, or second one is single quotes. Okay. So let us see this one here. So for example, str1 string 1 equal to I written as Python. Now if you try to print this one, so print str1. Okay, so what it is going to print? So this is going to print Python. You can check here. Okay, this is what the output. Now same thing I am going to represent with single quotes also. So what is going to happen? Let us check. Now in this case also it is giving output. Okay, that means we can represent first of all strings either by using single quotes or double quotes. But is it possible to have combination of both actually? That means here we have single quote and here we have double quote. So here itself you can observe that IDE is underlined with red color. Is it or not? That means this is actually error. So that part you can check. So now you can see string error one. So end of the line while scanning string literal. So this is what actually not actually correct. So if you start with single quote, it must end with single quote, or if you start with double quote, it must end with double quote. So now you can check it is going to print Python. There is no errors actually. So first of all, it is clear that how strings we are going to represent in Python with single quotes or double quotes. Then very important thing in Python, how strings are going to be exist actually here. So strings are going to exist in this manner. Strings are actually arrays in Python. Okay. If you go some more deep, what is actually this one is, if you write down str equal to Python, str1 equal to Python, how this will exist in the memory. If you know already C and C++, and there how you have arrays and how you are going to store string constant, then it is not actually a big concept for you. It is already very well known thing. But anyhow, whether you are a new person or already known in C or C++, try to observe here what is happening. So when you write this line like this, what is going to happen is str1 is actually a one variable str1. Then for the Python separately memory is going to allocate, and then this str1 is binded to that memory. So how that Python memory is going to exist? That means this string Python memory, how it is going to exist, let us see. So this string I am saying, how this is going to, this string is going to exist in the memory, you can check like this. Okay. So memory, continuous memory, it is going to allocate. How many characters are there in this string? That many locations is going to create. In that corresponding character is going to place in the same order. Now, how you will represent this one with the index values actually, like in normal arrays. Okay, every array we can represent with the array index, right? So let us see this one with a hands-on session. So for example, str1 Python is there. So when you write like this, print str1, it is printing complete string. So as we are saying, this is a array. That means you can subscript, right? That means if you pass index value, you can get that particular character, right? That means in the 0th position, what is there here? In the 0th position, we have P. So here you can check. If I write like this str1 of 0, that means 0th location character is capital P, that must print this one. So here you can observe capital P. And then next if I write print, so same thing str1 of 1 I written. That means now next in the next line, what it is going to print? It is going to print that y, right? So that is what you can observe. So that is what, because these are the arrays, you can subscript them actually. Okay, then next to 2, then next to 3, and then 2 more characters are there, 4 and then 5. So that is what, up to 5 you can index them. So up to 5, if you try to print, it is going to print Python. So this is what, first of all, our understanding. When you write any string, how it is going to exist in the memory, try to understand clearly. And then why we are able to subscript them, because they are actually arrays in the Python. Okay, so this is the first thing we must understand about the Python, for better understanding of the later discussion on the same concept, strings actually. And then next very important thing is, we can get the length of the every string very easily actually by using one function, that is len. Okay, so length of this string, how we will get? So that is what here you can see. So here I'm going to print length of str1 is what? Okay, so simply take that function len and you pass that string name, that is what, str1. Okay, so if whatever string variable is there, that's variable, if you pass, it will return that its length actually, that you can check here. So here it is saying that length of the str1 is 6, because total 6 characters are there in this string actually. So this is what the first initial discussion about the strings. Okay, string meaning is group of characters, and then every string we are going to represent by using either single quotes or double quotes. So for example, like this. And strings are basically in Python is arrays. So whenever you have any string, how it will exist in the memory is in this manner. So that is why we can index them, because these are arrays. We can index every location content by using subscript actually. So, and length of the string we can find out very easily by using the function len. Okay,